So, yeah, like we were just saying, if you just think the defense is if it's a knife there for all the blocks, even the spines and whatnot. Also, you know how we keep saying that we're getting opportunity just by being physically closer? And a lot of time you were saying that your hand placement as well is because you're using that section going here. If you just bring that up, make that tighter with it all. But also, if you do an attack at us, if I've done a deflection with this, a lot of time it goes into this range where we are here, where then afterwards I'm also on the guard range. But if I'm actually physically closer with that, it's brought me physically in with my feet. So not only is it a stronger deflection and block, but now I'm actually close enough to pick off everything afterwards. So just by us using those on the blocks and the deflections, that will make us another half a foot closer and make you'll just see your offense landing more. So like, it will tighten your defense, but it will make your range better for fighting.
And I'll have my hands even higher. I think I've dropped them when I'm swaggling and stuff. So
I reckon check this. I think you've been scratching your chin here, but I think the moment you start using your spines too much, it does go down here a little bit more. And I think when you've been doing your roof blocks, I think it's been more in the middle. So I can really make sure it's tight here, and then make sure you're not floating out like that as well. If you're scratching chin there, make sure the knuckle is pretty much on your head still when you're doing that one. But it's the same checklist for me. Still starting with my head, get the head in the game, head moving, shoulders, hips, hand placement, posture, get my feet moving. Now I've done all that, now rotating defenses, the three of them, umbrigada, block, spine deflection, get them going, try not to repeat the back-to-back, rotate through them. Then if that works, then I go into the toes, I go tight in the openings, wider footwork with shorter arms, slow and vary the speed. If that still doesn't work, add the disparity baiting. I'm doing that for all my weapon groups at the moment, and it's working against all different types of opponents. It's just you've got a structure that means that I can still free flow and be present, but if all of a sudden I go, this feels like it's not working, I can start addressing different things. And it's nearly always try to get closer with the feet. I always started along the range, but the deeper into every round, you should be trying to get closer and closer to it. And just, even if you're still trying to do Largo and Garnio and Brigada stuff, I'm still trying to get physically closer to them.
Yeah, with disparity, I think I'll try not returning, not countering, but still do a block to start with. And then if that even doesn't do anything, then I'll drop.
Even if you just do blocks that don't look so loaded, where like instead of it looking like you're going to return something, it's just like casual.
Just a block, but a solid one. And then I think, oh, okay, that may make him do it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
Even our Ray comes up sometimes with like, he will do those spines, I reckon, where you do an attack and he will do stuff like that. And he is a little bit loaded, but he also does look quite open. So it'd be easy for you to go like slash and stab. And I think he wants people to do that. So he can go and use like a spine. I think he's baiting still. So I think if he wanted tight defense, he would just go like here and have the tip forward. But I think he goes, I don't need defense, I'm baiting so I can win. So you can mix those in. That's why like when Matty was doing it the other day, that's how I was looking at it. I'm like, he's loading a shot, but he's just, as he's doing it, he's relying on his footwork where he go for a slash, for him to go here so he can try and come back with something, which is still very Ilustrisimo as well. It's just different to what we've been doing lately because we've been focusing so much on the tight defense so we can get closer in the range. But you can do that if you go back out to umbrigada, but you have to use umbrigadas with that because you've taken away your defensive blocks. Yeah, exactly. It's not a bad bait.
Alright, work.
Alright, head in the game. I was like, where's my checklist? Rolling defense, am I getting low enough? Am I not planting? Roof block feeling okay? Didn't get your head off.
No, I Yeah, but you scooped it.
Yeah. I almost
and that got the top of it.
It kind of came down here, and I think
it did a scoop.
But I was going for your head and neck and didn't get that.
Oh, okay.
I thought even it might slide into your shoulder, and you kind of rolled your shoulder off the line of a popo, which is nice. No, it was probably, as you've done that, I think you didn't pull the foot back, and that's why it's hit your wrist.
Because for a second,
if your foot got off the line, maybe.
I feel like for a second I planted, and that probably gave you the go.
Fair.
But I did need to do an extra.
Actually, it probably means that if I'd done a step as well, that I could have been here.
Yeah.
It's always in the feet.
Yeah, it is.
Once again, though, it's getting more interesting scenarios in the counters because we're in a range. So I feel like this range would have freaked you out like 6 months ago.
Oh, for sure. I'm waiting for you to go down.
Exactly. But you know that even as you see them come up, you're already getting off the line. This is responding, your head's responding, your weight's shifting. You've done so many things to respond in the beat that they've shown the loading. They're like,
well, if this is close enough, I'm not a beat behind.
Yeah. If people are putting too much power, I feel like they've gotten so much slower because I can read all their loading then. Yeah. It's the guys that are actually the faster, flickier ones that put less power that are annoying. Yeah, you're responding really well. And you're staying, but not detrimentally so.
No.
Got my thumb. Oh, nice. Hey, that's fine.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to punch it.
No, that's alright. No, I was it's because I'm trying to spine.
Oh, right.
I'm trying to use that low section. So like that's happened, but it's as we've gone here, and if I just like slightly got off the line a bit more, either with my foot or if I just punched my arm in a bit more, that would have happened.
Right.
And if that happened, then I would have been here.
Well, I had counter in my head.
I know, but it's good.
That's why I was surprised.
And you probably would have pulled back for your own spine.
Yeah.
So if I was here, exactly, and then we would have kept going. It's funny, like just the slight, like once again, maybe my foot just needed to be like an extra inch that way, and it would have just pulled my hand off the line. Or if I touched my elbow more into my body, and I would have made my forearm go from diagonal to vertical, and it would have missed. Yeah. Like something so subtle like that in the same beat simultaneous. But you got to be thinking head, hand, feet, all these angles. The timing of it's the hard part.
From now on, if I do something like that, I want to exit out properly.
Oh yeah,
because I didn't expect to get you with shot.
Yeah, but you should.
But I need to get.
I was about to say, like
back.
that should be a roof block exit. That's what I was saying to you before. Yeah. You're most vulnerable on the exit. You exit vertical, and you look over your thing a lot of the time. It's not you coming in. You coming in is hard to read. You do angles and you're moving everywhere.
But it's the exit.
But if you've gone like that, you should be doing that and getting off the line, and then circling.
And then we'll say, "Oh, you got me."
Exactly.
Because there's too many times I've been shocked because I didn't expect to get you.
Yeah.
But then I just stayed there and went, "Oh, check."
Yeah, you're right. Usually both the person that gets hit and the person that did the hitting both freeze for an entire beat because they're both surprised. Yeah. Especially if they've been dodging each other the whole time. So. That's it. Keep going with it.
Yeah.
Ray a lot of time lands 5-6 shots in a row and we're like, we get it.
Yeah, that.
But you don't know the one shot's going to stop them.
Yeah.
And you don't want to just stop in range.
Yeah,
so like, no, that's good.
Keep going. No, that was good. If I had it here, I should have.
I think that's it. I think I saw you go to your shoulder instead of like your temple.
Exactly.
And usually I just stop here and I've gone, I can hit that.
Yeah, it was sitting there.
Only just, but. So keep bringing it back to your chin and your temple. Yeah.
Got to let them go now.
Yeah. What's that?
I've realised I've got to not block any now.
Oh, yeah,
or get fairly,
Yeah. See, you mean like mixing the disparity baiting?
Definitely.
Yeah, I've realised in the last 30 seconds the same. I'm like, I can occasionally, but you'll do an attack and the second you feel this, you float away because you realise you've got the advantage.
Yeah.
And same for me. I'll do an attack and you block or move and I'm going, I'm not letting you on the inside.
Yeah.
Where instead, if I did that same thing, and then like you spine them, and then you went for something, and I kept going, and then
make it in.
exactly. Yeah, see what I mean? But it's more than one in a row without reacting with the sword.
Yeah.
But I was thinking the exact same thing. It's good, you're working through the checklist and you didn't go to it too early.
No.
Because that day I was grumpy, I went to that in the first 2 minutes and started getting hit. Because I was planning myself and I hadn't ticked off all the other stuff. Yeah.
No, we were good, but we were flowing.
I would say we had a good flow. We could maybe change the speeds a bit still. Yeah. Like instead of just going slow or fast, add a third or fourth speed and have like 20%, 40%, 60, 80 and bounce between them a little bit and then pause and then go,
Yeah, okay.
But I'm adding a bit of the disparity. I will occasionally, and I'm also going to start doing like sometimes just forward pressure, stuff like that, or maybe double and triple moves, like combat hand around.
Yeah, just
into something like, because we're now used to seeing just singles and doubles. We're used to the flow, breaking it up, changing it up.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, see already? It feels different.
Yeah.
Should have stepped on that second one.
I moved into it.
There was in the middle, you pointed the tip away.
Yeah.
You did something like this and pointed it, and then as you've gone to move it back to the middle, I timed it.
It was too aggressive to come in.
I keep coming to the edge and just seeing, can I float there and read it? But you've been moving really well.
Yeah, it was.
I think that was just chance.
Oh,
I've been trying to set that up, but I've tried like 10 times and I couldn't get that any other way.
Yeah, but I was trying to push in. That's the hardest I've tried to just force
you tried
back.
to force it in.
Yeah, I thought, I'll do about 3 or 4 fast.
Everything else I was just flowing naturally.
Yeah. Okay.
No, interesting. But once again, the second I try to force offense or force my feet and pressure,
well, that's what
happens. It feels like I just get matadored.
Yeah.
I'm going, what the fuck? But,
And also, it can be too much here.
I mean, I might see on camera like maybe the weight shifting was too heavy and it telegraphed it too much.
I think it was too V.
Yeah.
You know, that
once again, actually,
V.
you probably did too much football step down the middle.
Yeah.
And once again, it starts to become too straight line.
Okay.
Bring it back. You're good. And so keep double checking. You're touching your temple with the roof block.
Yeah, I keep.
I think everything else you have automatic. That's the only one. I think you have to tell yourself to do.
Yeah, I've got to push up.
Yeah. And once you do, then get off the line.
Yeah. Actually, that Benny Hill sort of salute makes me really want to keep going.
Yeah. And also, it really looks like you're loading.
Yeah.
Like it really looks like you have both that or that. Like,
Okay.
And you don't have to have the best posture to pull it off. Yeah, that. It's very windy.
Yeah.
It's the old flick the paint off the paintbrush. Yeah.
Trying to draw you.
You're good. You're like, why'd you go low?
I'm going to jump on.
I was just thinking, like, I haven't done a combat hand roll. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go down. Yeah.
I was making sure I
here for a sec. I was like, oh.
But I kept going to the side.
And you weren't directly in front. You were kind of like there, and you were still shifting your weight.
I was slowly going to your other shoulder.
It wasn't like you paused. It was more like you like shifted and kept moving, but you just did it in range for a sec.
Yeah,
and like I said, not directly in front.
I'm not going to do the football step, pushing you back, because that's not
if you do it, if you did it over here, it wouldn't be as bad.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Because I might do something like this, but it's more for me to realign my defense than anything else.
And if you haven't done that, then I need to make sure you're realigning over here.
Yeah, and sometimes people do it, and as they realign this way, I'll cut back this way.
Oh, okay.
So as they do that, because they'll over-realign because they're panicking, and then cut back that direction.
Oh, yeah.
And then they go, whoa, and they panic, and then exactly, you just start pulling them left and right, and they go, oh no, oh no. Yeah. It's good, you're thinking very good about the angles and the maths of the footwork.
Yeah.
Because you realise it's not as much about learning some crazy offense. It's tweaking things to be more efficient and just finding the right timing and placement. A lot of it's just staying calm enough and defensive enough to get closer in range.
I am trying to get closer, but safely.
That's it. You know, and like before you tried to force it, but everything else you've done pretty safely. So
I've only done the one sort of bad mistake that got me in the side of the head. So.
And it happens occasionally.
Yeah.
But like, once again,
well, you got to try it.
Exactly. And if you don't try it, you don't like. It's how you get feedback.
Yeah, but if you do it 2 or 3 times, then that's another problem.
But I feel like you fixed the majority of your roof block.
Yeah, well,
and even your spines, you're not going past like this. You are getting off the line, and you're not doing it like multiple times and putting yourself in danger with the football step.
I'm enjoying the bit more of a Benny Hill first to pointing it.
Yeah.
Because before I used to try to point it straight away.
Well, even here, it still looks like you're going to get them.
Yeah.
It looks like they've not done it quick enough. Yeah. They're going, oh no. And then it feels like you can just, it rolls with it. Once again, it's like you've held the defense back a little bit longer.
That's how it feels.
Yeah.
Because before I'm trying to time it.
Yeah. It also lets you stay a bit more even with your weight shifting to see if they're playing any tricks deeper into the strike.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we'll commit and then it's already coming around. You're going, oh shit, my weight's shifted. But if you come here and you see them go on this side, and then as you go, you see it go here, you might just turn it and do like an Estrella or something else.
Yeah, with that extra beat.
That's it.
That's good.
Switch out tonight?
Yeah, I'm pretty good with that.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It's good that you're ticking off the things you wanted to do.
Yeah.